Look what I have for you.
Morning, Kamoshko.
Good morning. All the best.
Thank you. Take the care.
How the fuck is this possible?
I don't know how it works. You know him as much as I do. The arrow always protected him.
Kind master, eh, Mutt? Greetings, what do you...
What's newer?
A couple of odd blokes settled. They don't talk to no one much, but from what...
Who are they?
I didn't ask, but surely not the noble. One of them's called Pasha, I think. Not... Try and talk to him.
I'll give it a try.
And that's about...
Sounds interesting.
Farewell.
You know what'll happen now. With our faces, we're dead as soon as we set foot.
The innkeeper said you need help. What's this about?
Nothing gets past you, eh?
Yeah,
Wait a mo.
it's possible.
I know. You helped our carry. You carried some sacks together.
Oh, yeah. You're with that fellow with...
Exactly.
How could I forget? It's not every day you meet a fellow with a wooden...
Still, we'll have to have a drink.
Well, something happened.
Aye. Our dear Carol passed away.
Oh? What happened?
Well, everything went to We wanted to rob a convoy. A bit of gold, a lot of booze, and only there were a lot.
Shit.
It was a bloodbath. I don't even know. They picked him up and took...
Well, if they picked him up, he doesn't have to be dead.
If only. But that's not... They strung him up. There was nothing to be done. We fell right into the...
Fuck. What are you gonna do now?
Well, but it doesn't matter. Because
Are they looking for you?
there's a price on our heads. But more importantly...
Well,
You're damn right. Before Carol got it, we were in a real bad way. We barely had anything to eat. And Carol, he was a sad case. Oh, this one time he was running through the forest. Would you believe it? Even a tree. And then along came that. He told me once, after he got hit and was out of it, it really changed him.
well, that's an interesting story. And what does it imply?
Look, you're looking for a... How about you help us?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I need someone to find Carol's body. And to get... Well, to pull that...
Are you shitting me?
I know, it sounds nasty. But Carol would agree to it. He'd happily give us the arrow.
That's a job for someone with an iron stomach.
It's nothing too complicated. Find Carol's... So then,
This is just about the oddest thing anyone's ever asked me to do. But, all right, I'll help you. Where should I look for him?
well, that's the problem.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Hold your horses. Our whole plan with the caravan went to shit near Sedlets. They've got a cemetery. The local gravedigger lives near the cemetery. That's about all I know. We can't go round asking questions.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
If you manage to get the arrow...
You're right. I'm going. Don't worry.
Nem kellett volna idejönni. Veled egy szempillantás alatt kész leszek. Gyerünk, kis szemetek!
Quick! Die! Go! Ka! Ka! Quick! Quick!
Welcome, sir.
When is the last time you buried...
Why do you care
I want to know where he's buried.
to see his grave? It's damned odd that you want to see...
What's so odd about it?
Because the last executed man I buried was a...
What?
You heard me. When they arrested him, he had an arrow stuck in his head. It wasn't no fresh wound. It was old, healed. The thing's...
Damn it, friend. I have to see his grave.
I knew it!
I have to cut off his head, or he could rise from the grave. Show me where the grave...
His head? Well, we only stabbed him through the heart with a...
That's why I'm here. His head must be separate...
Kurva! The grave is near the cemetery wall.
Thanks. Quick! That looks fresh. Oh, shit. It's him. Yeah. Phew. I've got it.
Fresh black fabrics.
Do your shopping here.
Some fine.
In his back. Imagine, he even threatened me when I was good.
What do you have?
I'm glad you found what you were looking for.
Careful.
I apologize. The finest mug, bread roll.
Go and have a look.
What have you found, boy?
I thought something was going on here.
Go! God! Go! Quick!
Grüß dich.
Enki!
I bear news from...
I was beginning...
I didn't. Farkas...
I'm liking that forecast less and less. He's holding us on a tight... I'll bet he'd like to skin my hide.
I did everything you told me to. But Laszlo barely...
That was to be expected. Unfortunately,
He even wanted the handover to take place in the camp. But
you did well.
some mill, halfway between Horshan and Miskovitz. Laszlo said before we depart, we should send the boy from the inn to the camp.
Very well.
Can we leave now to meet with Laszlo for the hand?
We can't just get up and go. We must send a message to the camp. Come back tomorrow. Best would be just before noon.
It still hurts.
Good doggy. Good boy.
I'm looking for Pasha. Have you seen him around?
Oh, you must be that good Samaritan with our...
Maybe.
They call me Heir. My Pasha had to return to the camp. He's got...
I get it.
So...
Of course.
All right.
Well, why not? Here it is.
Sweet Mother Mary.
I'll be happy to give it to you.
I know. I was supposed to wait for you here. Pasha will pay you there.
Well, that's a shame. Well, let's go.
There.
What are you doing, you...
Hey, where's that beer?
Innkeeper, a beer!
Hey, where did you find... I mean, where is Karel buried?
In Sedlets. There's a big willow tree near the cemetery. He's buried beneath it. What, do you want to put flowers on his grave?
I'd like to. There's no time. Pasha has big plans with the arrow, so I reckon we'll start robbing again soon. I'm worried what will come of it.
What are Pasha's plans?
Robbing? On a grand scale. Well, he's not like Karel. Pasha wants gold, booze, ores. Most of all, revenge. I'm afraid it'll end badly.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad. Things will settle down in a few days and go back to how they were before.
I wish. I reckon things will only start getting wilder and wilder. Pasha's got everything planned. Who he'll take revenge on, who he'll rob. There are savage times ahead. I don't want to go back to the camp. Pasha's leading us straight to hell. Hey, listen, let's talk.
What's going on?
Hey, listen up. Pasha mustn't get the arrow. If you give it to him, well, you'll be killing us all. The man doesn't know when to stop. He'll drag us on.
What do you suggest?
Give me the arrow. I don't have it. You'll save a few good men from certain death.
If I give it to you, what will you do with it?
I'll go somewhere far away. I don't need mountains of gold or revenge. Like, we'll be happy with a little, and we'll have a good life. Like with Karel, and the arrow will help us.
All right, then. Here you go.
Thanks. Maybe we'll meet again.
Go! Go! Ja! Quick! Go!
Quick!
Whoa!
I hope you didn't talk to him. No. Well, not really. So you did talk to him.
I found your carrot.
Glory to the Lord.
I do.
See? Where's Hare? I left him to wait.
I've no idea where.
That's just like it. That young fool thinks he's got the wisdom, but he'll come crawling back. But back to the... Give me the arrow.
Here it is.
That's the one. Incredible. Lord, thank you for the...
I'm glad you like it.
Hold on, lad. Back then, it was me that picked the arrow and shot it. First, it seemed like an accident. Through this arrow, I will... And now, it's my turn!
Wait, what are you talking about?
Today, it will be you who blesses me with the arrow.
Wait,
Don't be afraid. No, it will endow me with great...
if it's really what you...
Don't think of it as shooting. I want your arm. You shall...
All right, then.
Here's the crossbow. Come on. Let our Lord speak. Arrow, arrow, arrow.
Arrow! Arrow! Arrow!
Glory to Pasha! Hurry up and shoot already! Shoot! The arrow killed him. We're done for. We're crushed! Quickly! Guards! Guards!
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt? I'll be right there. I'm coming! Look out! I'll be right there!
Oh, God! It must have been shot from here.
Must be lead me to the murderer.
He must have been shooting from here. But where is he? It was you that was shooting, I'm sure of it! The arrow killed him. We're done for. No! Have mercy! No!
I'm gonna bash your face in!
Fuck!
We're going to gut
I've got to get out of here!
horse son! You're mine! I'm all yours! I've been waiting for you! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
God be with you. God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
Go! Quick! Go! Go! Ka! Quick! Go! Ka!
quick. Ka!
Oh, whoa.
The Scots?
Greetings, my... I'd like to... What game would...
Nice.
Let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Entschuldigung, ein Bier bitte.
That's as far as I go. It's yours.
Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr. Bitte.
Why'd I even start playing? Fuck! That's rotten luck.
You were a real fucker. That's that. Real.
Mother of God, what are you punishing me for? What did I
Well, you used to be
It
really
happened.
careful.
Just watch where you're going next.
Can we leave now?
We can.
So, let's go.
I'll take care of it. What? What's the meaning of this?
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Lord Sukotleski. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Laszlo Farkas. I suppose we caught you off guard here. I owe you an explanation.
Where's Peter? Why isn't he here? If you've done anything to him, then...
Have you forgotten your manners? I will explain my situation to you. I had a valuable captive who was being cared for at my expense. But he had the audacity to die right before I had the opportunity to make a profit from him.
What? Peter is dead. You killed him. You killed my brother. You bastard.
Even that little messenger of yours has better manners than you, Surian. Hold your tongue, or I will have my men hold it for you.
Could you cut it short?
Certainly. To the matter at hand, this is how I see it. You'll pay me the agreed ransom, plus a bit extra, as compensation for the problems that Peter's inconsiderate death brought me.
How dare you?
I have not finished speaking. If you do not agree with my proposal, I have another one.
No one with a grain of sense would agree to that. Do you think I'm a fool?
I understand. In that case, my first proposal is no longer valid. So here is my new offer. Either give me the coin, or I will kill you both. Just between us, boy. My men will let you live if you promise not to protect Sir Jan.
Szép találom! Hibátot, te szaros!
We'll kick your ass!
Ennyi volt!
No, you don't!
Szard a szavamba!
Take the fucker out, damn it!
Most elvészem!
Csapás! Eleve egy lepillantáson készültek.
Imádkoztat falod! Tanulj meg!
Figyelj, jobban!
Good
Húzz a
dog,
pokolba, te fasz!
Show me.
Imádkozz! Bocs azért! Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket!
Kis füves!
Kerítsétek be!
Balról támadj! És ennyi volt!
Túrolt a papánkot, te rohadék!
Mi lesz? Te hullójelöl!
Véget van!
A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! A francba!
Are you right in the head? Sod off with that weapon!
That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
This means my work for you is done.
Yes, yes. If I'd known, I wouldn't have offered you the...
I'm already a squire in the service of another.
Very well then. You're here. But something else, a cure. I'd like to give you my brother's. Peter was carrying it when they caught him. If Farkash didn't steal it. Carry it with honor befitting it.
How many groschen can I get?
Stop joking. One more thing. Or besides a sword, Peter also had a cuirass and a shield. Emblazoned. They're heirlooms. And they're very... Please, don't take them. Well, I no longer have any business.
I'm sorry, and
Me too. I don't even... His pride and joy.
well, what you just did was also befitting of an...
It was mostly your...
Oh, come now. You defended the...
If you think so. I'll be going now.
Godspeed, Sir Jan.
You thief! Those are my things! Can we sort this out on our own, or do I need to get the bailiff involved?
We can work this out.
Hey! Give it back!
Fine then.
You're looking... Clear off and don't bother me. Is that supposed to be a threat? Ah!
Stop, or I'll ram my blade into your gut. Ha! Fuck!
Wicked! I'm all yours!
That's the second time this has happened. Thank God you turned up.
Don't mention...
All thanks to you here, and thank you.
Quick! Go! Easy, good horse. Quick!
Good to see you.
Here's something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced. In the south, I saw a land without...
God be with you.
What? I didn't think that was possible.
Get a hammer!
Stop your squawking and get on with it. Right now, using those ingredients.
What happened?
All right, this is a little late.
Let's go and find their food and take it. Forget about it.
Greetings.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friend. Which group do you belong?
Well, neither, I reckon.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan left. Go and ask Gros... Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taken. You'll fit in better with him.
Oh, that'd be a waste.
Oh, really?
What's the hold-up? Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
I'm the best warrior, far and wide.
That's all very well, but it don't knock me on my arse. Is there anything else you can do?
One there, please.
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But
I know about herbs. If you have a...
that kind of thing always comes in handy. But we have a physician. We don't need another.
Ugh, damn it, is that...
For you to stop... You're a bit pushy for my life.
All right. I don't give a shit about your regiment, but I heard your pay is better. My parents left me with debt. Please.
All right. You know what? I'll go and see...
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees and all?
I thought you might want... It's hard to believe when he never shuts up.
Well, but we'll have to try you out first.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter.
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed. So this is your test, Henry. What do you say?
Well, that depends. The harder the work...
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, Ben. Some of our men have gone missing. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstadt.
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlitz.
That's what I don't understand.
Isn't it possible they simply got lost on the way?
That don't seem likely. We've only been in these parts a short...
But the way doesn't go through Miskovitz.
Something bad must have...
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all... There's a very important charter in it.
What if there's more than one charter?
Nothing a yokel like you would if there's more than one.
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them.
What, take down 7...
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not?
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like?
Well, there is one thing. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So...
Go ahead.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by.
And let me tell you, you ain't never...
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
So what are you standing here?
Oh, a blessing wouldn't be out of place, to tell the truth.
So we ain't... You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenary. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you now go.
Commander Katz sent me.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain
But I need to talk to him.
Then, you should. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some.
Isn't there anything we can do? What if we brew something with mint?
That is not so. One can make a decoction from Varelian, but it must be very strong.
Hold on. I have...
And is it a strong enough?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend.
All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
Whoa. What's happening? Where am I?
Calm down, Mishek. How are you feeling?
Like I was kicked in the head by a horse. Wait.
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you.
Oh.
What actually happened? Start at the beginning and don't leave anything out.
We were riding to Setled's. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some... Karel and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner. So they jumped me.
So it was your friends who did this to you?
I told them I wouldn't rat on them. Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly. All I can remember is running somewhere. And then I came...
The document you were carrying?
I've no idea. Katz didn't tell us anything, and I can't read.
I need to know where the rest of the men who were riding with you to Sedlets are.
I'm not sure. We talked about Lotta. Listen, will I be all right? I don't...
The brew is wearing off. No, you're not gonna die. But you won't be on active...
Rest. Yes, I should.
A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with a charter. And then make myself scarce.
Get out of here, you fucker! Ah! 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 Show your stuff! Fucking son! Yeah! You won't get away with that, bastard! Enough!
Look what I have for you. Go! Ka! Ka!
Die!
Go!
Good to see you.
Good day to you.
You know it is forbidden for me.
I need a place.
Sakura, you know what? Go down from here to the infirmary. But don't go that far, because just beyond the gate on the left, you'll see that one's free.
I've come about that charge.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry. And the soldiers who were taking...
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlets.
Horsons.
I took care of them.
Well, well. You might look like a stripling. That's your mission accomplished, then. Here. Take our Loffen Rock. And you know what? I think you should get paid right...
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing ever... He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid... document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink!
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers! At last I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humans.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble, for Allah created them thus.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that.
I simply do not...
But I fucking do, so...
What are the rules?
Christ, lad, have you rolled the dice?
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is...
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. Well, You're not afraid of anything. If I was you, I'd take it. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? That'll do me. Roll. My God.
Shit! How could I have lost?
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated.
You bet I will. And now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Someone, please explain to me what the fuck is going on here.
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him.
You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad! If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up!
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Kuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva! You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
All right. Go and get some rest, and I'll take a look around.
What do you fucking mean, rest? Fucking and drinking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all. Hung, drawn, and quartered. Sing, my friends, who... will be gutted like piggies. That's what awaits us from good old King Sigis. One.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow. Someone washed off some blood here. So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside. Right.
Did you find anything?
I've searched the place on all four.
Fuck! Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come on.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there.
What?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and put...
Can someone explain what the fuck?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. But he could not be more wrong.
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir. Go on, Musa.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for but what was not usual.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice. Well, until it's too late.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and fat. It is not all that common in my country, but I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know I tried other alcohol as well, but drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer...
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened. Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa was with me in my...
So? He's in league with some...
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt...
Are you sure you're not trying to cover for him?
I beg your pardon.
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you, but that doesn't mean I don't have...
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You can be glad you're not in iron.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and we won't leave this place until we clear this up.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile.
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak. And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all this is about, but I think we should help Musa somehow.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this. That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible.
What is this royal...
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stever of Stevers at sin. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hunt. You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa.
But Grozov has him money.
And there's no way I can get to him. But you...
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
All right.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it, then he has to decide what to do next, which means I'd say we...
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blocked, and Henry, be careful.
What are you skulking around for, you crook?
Henry? What are you doing here?
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. Tinja Sirei.
What?
It is a proverb from my country.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need... What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borum Laka arrived.
Did Chertan say anything?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought.
What about that wine?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived.
He poured it away?
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. It smelt and looked. Perhaps it was a little more cloudy.
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. Catherine, I think.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was not the first person. The wine must have been poisoned.
All right.
I have done some thinking about that. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan.
But wouldn't it be enough to search the whole...
You would be surprised, my friend. And what is more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people.
How can we identify the poison?
That is not hard. I examined the dead body. That is...
And could I help you somehow?
Excellent, my friend. The first thing to do is to go to... You must remember everything. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my... You can read.
Oi!
Excellent. The chest is locked. But...
Right. Examine Chertan's body. Who do you think?
I have no idea. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
I heard Sir Grozov.
I have heard the same. It might seem so at first glance. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertel.
But what if some spy got...
It is true that Sigismund has enemies everywhere, but the guards would not have let a stranger get...
Well?
And I would bet that and because it cannot be you, me, or Katz, that someone should question them all.
Well,
I am very grateful.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Grozov found out.
Thank you for the offer. But look at, and even if I did get away by some miracle, they would punish...
All right. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God, don't let me miss anything. He looks a bit ruddy. But is that from the poison? I can't see anything strange here. No bruises or broken lips. I suppose... He coughed up some blood, all right. Well, some poisons are so strong that the body tries to That's a nasty wound. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp? Several stab wounds in the belly, all close together and very deep. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to... I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery. He looks horribly rigid and contorted. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken nails. And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Completely rigid. Oh, Christ. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that'll have to do. He threw up on himself. He had spasms. He shat himself. Warts or lesions on his hands. As red as a poppy. But that could be from... I mustn't forget anything.
Bit chilly.
Right, that's that. I should tell me so what I've learned. I read that book of yours, and I...
What do you mean, you think?
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramp...
This name means nothing to me. But if you think the symptoms are you sure it was that poison?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer...
You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards.
Wait a moment. There is...
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. But I have been thinking about what you said. I do not intend to accuse anyone. Of course, it is all... People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden, you turn up.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to trust you.
I knew it! I could tell straight away that you were cleverer than others in this camp.
You're pleased? Aren't you a courtier of his?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long...
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value...
I am grateful to you, my friend. But because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps... So I think it will be better...
You know nothing. I know nothing.
In this conversation...
I'd better go and search the tent.
Good luck.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here. What is this strange letter? Nothing good, I'm sure. Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just a broom. Ugh, stinks of vomit. There's nothing here. I reckon those two really are innocent. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple...
I don't know nothing.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to...
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on, but he snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him...
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower and you don't hear a man getting murdered?
Are you deaf?
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't...
Well,
What's possible?
it's possible.
Oh, Christ. I knew it.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment. We'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Churton started yelling, it was all peace and...
How did you find Churton?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
As far as I know, there were 2 of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other...
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill thing. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Churton shut him up.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker potion. But Chertam was poisoned with kiss of death. Or was he?
What's that?
Right. I found out...
My word, you're brisk. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, that's simple, sir. Musa was with me and Commander Katz at the time when Chertan was stabbed.
That doesn't prove anything.
Do you think I stabbed him? From afar?
Musa of Mali will remain silent until I personally ask him a question.
Katz and the boy were drunk. Musa could easily have disappeared for a while. Nobody would have noticed him in the dark anyway.
I find that hard to believe. But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow crept up on Chertan in the night and tried to kill him. And others would no doubt have ended the same, because Crow is an enemy mercenary.
What bilge? I've known the man for years, sir.
He made it all up. Where's the evidence?
Crow had a secret message in his pocket. Someone gave him a lot of money to make as much mischief in the camp as possible.
Is that true, Stephen?
You don't believe him, do you? He made it all up. He only just arrived and he's got you wrapped around his little finger.
Give me the message, lad.
Here it is, sir.
How could you? After we've known each other for so long.
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Katz, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! Now you're gonna get it!
Shit!
Well, Lord Stieberitz, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure Katz will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths?
All right, but hurry. Excuse me.